Hello everyone and welcome to another video. As you can see, it's day 33. We've done a lot of things around the base. Let's just see a little bit. The mineral extractors, you already know them. The oil extractor, you know about it. But I've built a clay soil extractor, and in here we're just going to make another one because I want to upgrade the base. This means that for the foundations I need the cement, and for the walls you need bricks. Okay, so for this I've built this mixer, and as you can see you have to add 10 sand and 10 clay and you get 10 cement. Okay, so it's quite hard to get enough for upgrading. It's like 15 for one foundation, so a lot of work to do, but we've started, and I think this is the most important thing with the grinder, which I think is the best investment for the moment, because like every 20 seconds, 24 seconds, you get like 2 iron fragments and 10 sand. So I don't have to use the stones to get iron fragments. I just put all the stones in here and the grinder is just doing his thing. But I have a lot of sand, and because of that I started doing like glass, and this I will use later on um, um, some glass walls. So yeah, we will need quite quite a lot of glass. So I thought that it's a good way, of using all this sand, because at some point it's going to be hard to store it. So wait, I want to finish the clay extractor and then we'll get to what we have to do today. So today it will be a building episode, because I want to. I've done the nails, yes. I want to change a little bit the base. I'm not so happy with the area for working, where I have the brick forges, the mixer, the grinder, and so on. So I want a big building in which I can have the mineral extractors for the stones, and then to put the grinder really close to them, so it's just going to be the both of them are going to be near, because you use the stones from the extractors to the grinder, and then obviously to put the mixer, because we are going to use the sand from the grinder in the mixer. And we'll get inside the clay soil extractor too, because we need a lot of clay, and for the moment I think it's the difficult part, because it's taking a while, the clay soil extractor. So in here I'll just put 4 of these, power on, and as you can see in a minute we will have 2 clay soil. So it takes a while. You need 10 clay soil to make like 10 clay. So I just want them to keep working until I do all the building that I want. Okay, just put all of these in here. I already have a storage container with glass, and I will just add these ones in here and everything that I have on me, just to be lighter. Okay, good. In here, what you can do, if you don't want to take care with the storage, you can just leave them there and take them when you need them. And this is what we're going to do. Okay, great. Another thing about the grinder is that when you take all the things, the first is going to be the sand that you take, and then the iron fragments. So it is possible that at some point you don't have enough room for iron fragments, so you have to think about this. what I have done around the base, I started building more in defenses. So I just built the spikes, but just for them to be useful, I think that you need to make them like iron spike trap. As you can see down there, it's like 500 for resistant instead of 100. The simple ones are okay for the vampires, but for mini bosses you need these ones, because otherwise these are just going to get destroyed really fast by the mini bosses. Okay, pretty much this is all. I've built some more wind turbines. You need like 40 power for the mixer, and I just built 2 wind turbines, and pretty much this is all. We have 3 mineral extractors in the aluminum cave, 2 at the cobalt cave, and 1 for copper. I have a lot of copper. You use copper for electrical parts. Let's just look a little bit in here. Yes, you need copper, you need cobalt, and plastic. So yeah, this is where it's necessary. And another thing that I want to do is the water house, just to be sure that I will have clean water all the time. But for this I will need additional 100 power, so for the moment it's not a priority. Okay, I think we're ready now. Just make sure that the grinder has all the stones that are necessary. Another important thing is that everything around the base is working while you are awake. So if you get to sleep, the grinder will stop, the mineral extractors will stop, and the mixer will stop too. So just keep that in mind. If you don't have something to do, but the energy is not so low, you can still be awake and just let everything keep working until you have to go to sleep. Okay, let's start. So the NPC buildings can be moved, like the whole building. The others cannot. You can only destroy foundations and walls and build again. But this can be moved. Press N, and then you just take the whole building and put it where you want. The alignment, I think it's good. Let's just in here, and I will leave the door, facing toward the greenhouse, because in here basically are the storage containers for Mike, and is where he's putting everything that he gets from the greenhouse, and is where he's getting his food. So I think it's good in here for the moment, and we just have to make some trips just to get all the storage containers. But there's no problem. It's just a little bit of moving around. Come on. Okay. An easier way would be with a cart. You can just get like 2 storage containers at once. But yeah, for the moment we're not in a hurry, and I will just do it like this. Like this, I have time to think about how I want this building to look like. Okay. I've seen some interesting ideas on the internet, and it was like the building on 2 levels, and with some stairs inside, and basically downstairs are going to be the mineral extractors, because you must put them on the ground. And then upstairs would be the storage area with storage containers, and with what was the name again? Storage the shelves, okay, for the ingots and so on. It just looks prettier, and at this point we can afford to do this. We had this discussion before, At the beginning, I think the best way to storage things is with storage containers because you only need like 8 planks. Because at the beginning, it might be quite expensive to use like 8 nails or 10. I think that there were like 10 for the stone boxes, and for the shelves are 15 if I'm not wrong. So it means like one iron ingot or maybe two. So at the beginning, it's quite expensive, especially if you want to get everything done like really, really fast. But after that, the way you progress, it will allow you to just do all these storage options, and they're just going to look better. So the more you develop, the more you can think about how the base will look, and what you can do. But at the beginning, it's all about just being efficient and getting things ready really fast. So, okay, for the moment, I will just let everything just like this. I will destroy these things because I don't need them. And we have some wood logs. I have the circular saw bench over there, and for the moment, it's enough. If I will need more, I will just do another one. But yeah, I think this is the best way for this. Okay, and now we have a lot of space in here, and I will just let me just see how I want this. I think that the door is just going to face the lake, because in here we can make some room just to get with the truck and with the parts and so on. So yeah, I think this is how we're going to do it. Let me just turn this a little bit just to make sure we have enough room. Make sure we can put it right here. Okay, and these ones I can lay like this. Okay, so they are taking as as little space as possible. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Let's just try to make this part of the building, and then we'll do the other one. Um, to do this, actually we could, because we have enough glass and I have enough steel. So yeah, why not? Mhm. Type of door I want. This. I think it would be interesting, to have it like with glass. So yeah, we're just going to do it like this, but this is for the corner, and I don't need this. So this thing here. I have some steel. I think like I have 20, so it means like 10 walls. So it should be good. Let me just check, and see the middle. Okay, it's like this. One. Okay. One. So I think no, in here will be good. Okay, so one like this, and then I will just add some wooden wall. Hello, Mike. This in here, and this in here, and then I just want some door frame again. I don't know. Glass and glass wall. I can do this too. Now we're just going to do it like this. Why? Can I put it this way? Really? Not sure about this. Yeah, I think there's a problem with the upstairs. Okay, so I have to move everything, I guess. Okay, let's just do it again. And this time I will just start with the corner. So let's just see. And the door in here, oh, another 2 steel ingots, so I have to think of that. Okay, great. So walls, let's just see again. Maybe just like this. No, I want you. I don't get it. Okay, there, but just quite hard, right? Oh, okay. So you want in there, but I don't think it's exactly what I and how I want. You know what? For the moment, I will just do it like this with wood, because we have a lot of wood, and we have Mike that is going to get all the wood logs that we need. And then after we have the building, we'll just decide how we want it to look like. Okay. So I will not put any windows, because where I will want a window, I will just put the glass walls. Okay, let's just try it like this. Yeah, apparently there is somehow. Okay, let's just do it again. So let's put the walls first. Okay, so I think it's just going to be like this. Like this. And then we're just going to put the corners. Will work, come on. Actually, it's quite difficult. Yeah, well, we can do it just like this, like in the middle. And yeah, and put the corner after. Okay, so I think I will just do it like this. This is not good in here. Let's just delete it. Okay, like this and like this. Okay, it's quite good. Okay. So yeah, maybe 2 by 2. Yes, it's good. Right. Okay. Okay. And like this. So 1, 2, and here is going to be the door. Yeah, right. Let's just use it this way. This is going to be in here, and this I will just move. Okay, so wooden wall. Okay, and then just add the door frames, and yeah, this is just good. Let's just put all the logs that we have in here. And yeah, we're just going to use the cart, because we can just get more wood logs at once, so it's okay. Okay, so as I said, it's a building episode, but I haven't done one yet, so I thought that, it would be a great idea because it's not necessarily something boring. You just see, how ideas somebody else has, so you might get inspired by this. So, yeah, why not? Okay, Mike, you have work to do because we will use a lot of this. I like to put all the logs and then to get all the planks that I need. So, okay, another one in here, one here, and two in here. Okay. When we'll finish all the logs, and we'll have to give Mike like some time to fill up all the log stands, we're going to start on doing some upgrades, and I will start with my room, to say like this, because during winter there are blizzards, and without like a coal heater inside is not so good. The temperature will fall like really good. And obviously it's about insulation. This is the problem. So I thought that I will just concentrate on this first, and then I will do all the other foundations and walls and so on, because there's not such, especially where you have the forges, the temperature rises quite well because of this. So you're tired, okay? So we will do the walls today. I hope that we'll finish all this. And then tomorrow, the ceiling, and the first floor actually. And then we will see what's next. We'll start moving the forges. So yeah, at some point, you have to do things like this because you need more space for everything that you have to build. So it's a must. Okay, so I only need one log, and I will just go by myself and not with the log part. And then we'll just start with planks. Let me just give him some water, at least this, and then we'll take all the planks that we can, and we'll start finishing the walls. Come on, yes. Okay, it's good. So we just do it like this. Okay. Okay, this is it. We have a lot of them, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, we can do it from outside too. So, yeah, the design is not the final one. Maybe it's not so, missing a hole in there. So maybe it's not the prettiest, but as I told you, I want to build some glass walls, and for this I will just, need just to see a little bit, what I need and how it should sit in there. So, okay, one more log, and we are done here. And then we'll just get back to the ceiling. Okay, great. Now, let's just think a little bit. Actually, just, no, the doors I will not put for the moment. No, actually, I will need some light, so just let me fill all this up. Put everything in the mixer, and then in the morning we'll see how we want to design it with the stairs and everything, because it's I need to think a little bit. Oh, there are a lot of these in here. What is important for me is the clay, and we actually have some clay in here. I only take like this with 10 because at the workbench you can transform only like 10 clay soil and 10 clay, so just be careful of that. Okay, and he's quite tired, so I will just for today. Just put everything in the mixer and start mixing. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Just go to sleep and wake up in the morning. So yeah, this is what I want to do with this new building. And then, okay, this we have to take away. I will just need some of this. Well, but we need some meat, and we have it here. Make sure our friend is not hungry because he has a lot of work to do. Okay, and just solve the problem with the water, and we are good to go. Okay, so I'll move everything in there, and then I think in here is going to be like a storage area. This is how I was thinking about. Okay, so pretty good space. Let's just see a little bit, because I think I will want the stairs, you know, on the sides. Something like this. Something like this, and the other one just yeah, like this, but I have to get the part out of here. Okay. No, I just want to be everything like symmetric. It looks like this. Now we'll try the other side. So I can L. Well, I will just I will just leave it like this. So planks, we have some planks, and we need some more blocks. Let's just take this. No, we cannot jump while carrying the cart, so we will reorganize all the base after finishing building. For the moment, I think it's just good like this, and we will see then what should be next. Okay, and just put everything here and one way here. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that. Let's just start with the ceiling in here. So yeah, I want them to be like the same. It's not that. Yeah, with the foundation. So just going to put them like this. This in here, this in here, this like this. Okay. Okay, nothing in here and this in here. Okay. Let's just put all the planks that we have, and then we'll start with And we'll need some more blocks, obviously. Let's just glue the planks first. And then, so, here. And maybe we will expand a little more like the first level. We will see how it ends up. Okay, good. Pretty happy. Let's just take. Oh no, there was a log, sorry for from the saw bench. Yeah, doesn't matter. We are good. Okay, and 3 more. So, again, what I think is just amazing about this game is that you can build everything you want. Okay, you have all the possibilities that you want. Okay, and you can upgrade everything. And yeah, I think it's really amazing, especially if you like, this kind of games. You build, you develop something. I always love this kind of games. But I can see that what I am doing, is like transforming in something really nice. So yeah. Okay. I will just finish the floor for the first level, and then we will do some upgrade, okay? And finish the building in the next episode, because I don't want them to be too long. And I want some diversity, because just with building maybe it will be a little bit boring. So yeah, this is the idea, but we will see. Okay, it looks nice. Let's just put this one in here. I was thinking now how it will look like with a stair in the middle, like. But in the middle, I don't want to get all the space, because we will put the mineral extractors in there. So no, it's just going to be a free area, and we'll just make sure that we have all that we need in there. So yeah, it stays like it is. So another one here. Yeah, but sorry, I will give you some water right away. Just take everything. I will not bother, to take the fire out, because to get the fire out, because there is very little wood that it remains. So I don't think it is a waste. Good. And we are almost done with this first level. I just put them from here. So another thing that I want to mention is that the greenhouse is another great investment, because all you have to do is build it and then plant all that you want. And from there, Mike is just going to take care of everything. So you don't have to worry about this. Another interesting thing is that he's not using any seeds to plant anything. So basically, it's like he's having his own seeds. So this is what he's using. And there's a lot of food that you can get from the greenhouse, and obviously it will be more than you can consume and more than Mike is consuming, because You don't have to worry about him being hungry, because he will just eat, what he harvests. And obviously there is not going to be any problem for getting biofuel, because you will have a lot of spoiled food in the storage containers from the NPC building. And yes, simply not going to be a problem again. Because why is this important? Because at some point you're starting producing power, and it looks like everything is on power, but it's not like this, because the extractors are working with fuel. So you can use biofuel that is made from spoiled food, or you can use the oil from the oil extractor. These are the possibilities, but you cannot use power, to make them work. So we still need fuel, and the oil extractor is great. You don't have to worry about this. But yeah, it's great that you have like a source of biofuel with all the food from the greenhouse. So just keep that in mind, and use it. It's not so hard to make. You need some glass. It's true, and at the beginning it might be a little bit hard to get it, because you need stones, and yeah, this could be expensive at the beginning, but no, not in there, in here. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good, and just like this. Okay, great. It just looks amazing. Okay. Couple more wood logs, and we're done with the first floor. And then we will just do the first upgrade. Okay, and they're going to be at the foundation. I just want to use all the cement that I have, and then we will get to the walls with the bricks. But I will just do the most expensive part first, and then we will get to the easier way. The problem with the bricks is that you need clay. So we are a little bit short on clay, but it's good. Okay, so this is the new building, and we will just do the walls and everything in the next episode. But I will think about expanding a little bit in here. It might be a problem with my house, but we can move it. It's not a problem. Or maybe I will expand it just in here a little bit. Yes, we will see how it will work out. Okay, let's just put some woodblocks in here, because we have the woodblocks that we need. We don't have so many planks, so I will just give them some time to make the storage back up. Let's just check the grinder. Okay, a little bit too heavy, but we are close. Oh, and it's keep working. It's just going to be hard to take all of this. So no, it's not necessarily like so much happiness, but okay. I will just use all of this, because at some point I will start smelting them. If I have so many, it's not a problem, but I want them to keep working. Yeah, the problem I think is it's with the clay soil extractor, and I will just I think I will need a couple more of this. Yeah, we will see. So I have the clay that I need. I have the sand. Start mixing. Put everything in here. So we have like 13 here. It means for 20 foundation. Very good. Let me just put all the planks in here. Yeah, with our extractor it can stock in here a lot of oil cans, so I'm not worried about. Yes. And we have some more clay. Okay, we're good. So, now let's just see for upgrade what we need. We need the upgrade tool, first of all. And then I will just take all this in here. And this is the main room. So I said that in here we're going to work first. Just get the upgrade tool ready. And let's just see. Yeah, it's already too heavy, but we are in here. So, see? This is what happens. Just clicking here. And in here I don't understand why, but it says like it uses just 6. Okay, so we will have for more than what I said, which is amazing. Okay, so this is the roof, and I think I will just do this too. Okay, really nice, and we still have a lot. Okay, yes, I will keep do it like in here because this room just stays like this. Okay, let's just take some more of this. Amazing. Okay. Okay. Just do everything from the inside and then. Great. And the balcony. Okay. Yeah, it's amazing. And the stairs too. I love it. Okay, it's amazing. Now let's just see. I think we'll continue in here. Let's get this back in here. And take the rest of this. And we will upgrade all the main house, which is amazing. Okay, great. Very nice. Oh, this is why. So for foundation you need like 15, but in there was the ceiling, and the ceiling it costs only 6. Okay, I get it there. And you see that the resistance is like 200 in there, 400 in here. Okay, okay. Yes, we are good. We are very good. Yeah, well, it's enough for the moment. So we've made it. And I think, yes, you cannot work with any of these, you know, with the upgrade tool on. No, it doesn't work like this, but it works like this. And I just want to do another one. Great. Okay, guys, so this is the upgrade with for the foundations, and I will just take these 4 because I want to show you the upgrade for the walls. So let's just see here. This cannot be upgraded. Oh, okay. I will just upgrade these ones. So the frame, it only costs like 6. And this, okay, it looks nice. Yes, we don't have any more of this. Okay, so we've done today the first upgrades, which are great. Let's just see here. Oh, it was with concrete. We have only 2. Great. Okay, so quite interesting. The first upgrades and the new building is on. And in the next episode, we will finish this building, and maybe we will start moving, everything in here, moving the mineral extractors. We will see. Yes, I think that in here is going to be like in the middle. Okay. Or maybe like this, because I want an easy access in here. Yeah. So maybe like this. Okay, so I will end this video in here. I will see you in the next one, in which we're just going to finish this building and just make all the production of stones, of iron fragments, sand, and cement. Just keep going, making some more bricks, and after that we'll just upgrade the whole base. Thanks for watching, and until next time, just take care.